Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Chronicle here on Tabletop Rolls for all your tabletop RPG and other fun RPG needs. Come on down here. Now, a few announcements before we get started with the proper show tonight. Number one, we have the anime podcast tomorrow. Gasp! Entire podcast all about anime that you can watch and see in chat. Chad be incredibly confused because they have no idea what we're talking about. It's amazing.
We will be posting cringe tomorrow, and I am very excited.
Yes, tomorrow night's episode is 100% McKenna's idea, and I love it. But don't forget to come check that out. Then on Sunday, we're continuing in Dragon Age. I'm thinking we're going to head to Ostagar, do Ostagar, and then head up to the Dwarves and start dealing with the Dwarves. Then, from there, on Wednesday night, we have the next episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers, where they're going to continue to go into this abandoned sort of ancient technology lab that they're going through. And let me tell you, the wings, there's some cool wings. You got the Planar Magic wing, you got the Dunamancy wing, aka Time Magic, and of course, you have the War Magic wing. And there's also another little secret in that lab that they'll find out as they progress through it. So come and check that out if that interests you. But tonight's game is the Chronicle, our D&D 5e game here on Tabletop Rolls. And, of course, I am joined by our cast. We have McKenna, the head artist here at Tabletop Rolls. Say hi, McKenna.
Hello, that's me.
And then directly below them on our overlay, we have Monasia playing Lucky.
Hi, everyone.
And then directly below Monasia, we have Rosalie.
Hello.
And directly below Rosalie, we have Chad.
Hey, folks.
And of course, I'm Will Banner. I'll be your Dungeon Master and Game Master for this evening, whichever one you prefer to call. But enough talking and announcements. Let's get in to our intro. And hello. So, last time on the Chronicle, after our party made it to Peelhearth, the city of bells and bards, they participated in a beginning of your calling sort of ritual where they each received a magical ring made out of ashwood. And more importantly, they all had a wonderful day about the town, meeting a variety of the characters who live there. However, that evening, at the performance of Bram a bard who has been making residency in that town as they had not been receiving the bards who would replace him, during his final performance there was a commotion outside that the party did not hear, and Zalatesh was murdered, along with the kidnapping of Antigos, a bard who actually was a local bard who just got their calling that day. Upon discovery of their friend's body, they decided that they wanted to try to figure out who did it. And upon closer inspection, they found some leads towards Marilyn, a waitress at the Wine and Chime, the inn of the local town. Upon discovery at her house that she has been corresponding with a number of bandit groups about the locations of bards and which way they'd be coming to the city, they have discovered the location of one of these bandit camps, and they had just told Zine about it. Zine, very kind of like hurriedly, says, "All right, let's head back. That's just to the east of town here. I can show you to the exit. Just, all of you, please follow me." And he'll start, marching down the streets.
All right, I follow.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're following.
Yep, we're in it now.
As y'all are passing his inn, stepping out of the inn is a familiar halfling. You all recognize them as Bran Nathrandom. He's kind of waving his hands. Zine, what's going on? Zine stops for a moment and kind of explains the situation to him. Bran kind of stops again and says, Well, and if people are being murdered on my account, I suppose I should come and do something about it as well. I hope you all don't mind if I join you on this one. Listen, if people are doing this because of me, I would like a hand in stopping it. I mean, I've heard of a cult following before, but this is ridiculous.
That's fair enough.
Lucky just has like a look of complete untrustworthiness on her face to like everyone.
Yeah, Calder's not impressed with Brad Milo Knight of whatever the hell his name is. I'm not gonna
If you'd like,
pronounce
he could
that
sing.
right.
If you'd like, he could sing you their name song again.
Or he could not.
Calder would not like that because
You know what?
happened. Someone was murdered.
I'll make an insight check here and try and gauge trustworthiness here.
Yeah, that's good. Do that.
But Bram seems perfectly trustworthy.
Yeah, it seems like
That's
he really means it.
That's how we roll in this game.
That's
How I roll in this game.
It's why I'm
And in no
terrified
other
for
games.
combat. So yes, he's decided he will accompany you, offer you aid and help in dealing with this. And you all are. Do you want to make your way in the night, or do you guys want to wait until morning?
I can track day or night. It's not that hard.
I vote night. I want to be a little sneak, so.
It literally makes no difference to me.
I say sooner rather than later.
All right then.
Exactly.
You all begin to head out then. Calder, can you make me a survival check to see how well you can track them down and follow the instructions on the note to get there?
Sure can. Come on, roll 20.
15.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you are able
Very nice.
to track decently well. And after about maybe 30 minutes, you guys kind of crest over top of a hill, and in the distance you can see a structure being built out of a cave, as well as a large sort of watchtower. I'm going to give you a view of the map now because this is what you all can see. From that distance.
Gotcha.
You can see in the windows, you can actually see those two people. So I guess the first thing I'm going to ask y'all is, how would you like to approach this camp? Like, do you have a specific cardinal direction you'd like to come from? Like, do you want to come in from over here, down there, over here, closer to the watchtower, closer to this building? How do y'all want to get towards this camp, and then do you want to do it stealthily?
Lucky's going to choose whatever is the most stealthy, sneakiest, least seen area for us to travel. That's her vote.
Sure. Lucky, make me a stealth check just to see how well you can kind of spot terrain that might be advantageous for you.
Okay.
13?
That's not bad.
That's not bad. There's a number of rocks and things. You figure that you can get decent cover. That might give you guys some bonuses on your stealth checks. If you come in over this way towards like the middle area here, there's a number of large rocks. Or towards the right side of this guard tower, as it looks like this guard is mainly propped up on a chair looking out this way.
Okay, I'm going to relay this information to the rest of the party and make that suggestion that we go that way.
That works for me. Now, Will, for my benefit, this watchtower, is it like, I'm trying to find a way to describe it, but the only way I can think of is open-faced sandwich versus a closed sandwich. Like, basically, could I shoot this man with a bow and arrow if I wanted
you could
to, or are there
shoot this
walls?
man with a bow and arrow if you wanted to. He would have a little bit of cover. But
Cool.
yes, you could. And the watchtower is it's very much ramshackle. It's very much thrown together. Like, you think that you could probably topple it with a good smack. And it's only about 10 feet high.
Okay. Just curious. So it's an open-faced.
Yeah, it's an open-faced sandwich. Sandwich. It's an open-faced sandwich.
Open-faced sandwich.
Yes.
All right.
And that's the name of the episode.
All right. I'm gonna follow Lucky's lead with an arrow knocked and at the ready.
All right. So, Lucky, which entrance would you like to lead the party to? The one closer to the southeast or the northwestern one?
I'm gonna go with the southeast.
Okay. So then, in that case, can everyone make me a stealth check with advantage?
Oh, well, that's good. Because I get disadvantage on stealth checks.
Ooh, 21, 19.
Still wasn't
6,
good.
You hate to
19.
see it.
Well, luckily I take party average. So y'all did really good. You're going to manage to get right up about here.
Nice.
Before this guard here on the ground will actually notice y'all. Boople, I'm just going to put y'all down here like this. You're free to rearrange yourselves as you would like. If you want to be in a different position to be more advantageous. And Bran, of course, is right there. But is upon like your entry to that area of the map that you guys will be noticed. And guess what, y'all?
Oh, man.
It's time to roll for initiative.
I think I need to pull my own thing because I don't think I can manipulate that token.
Yeah, same actually.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I learned a trick for this.
Fantastic.
I learned a trick for this. I just have to find your names.
And once we can move them, would maybe Adenia like to switch spots? I feel like I should be further up front.
Lucky should be able to move theirs. And Calder. Okay.
Calder? I barely even know her.
Can y'all move your tokens?
Thank you, Bo.
It's so good.
There we go. All right.
I'm going to get the initiatives for the bandits.
Are we rolling initiative now?
Yep.
Yeah.
So just click on your token.
23!
And it will automatically load it into the initiative tracker.
Oh, and I think I have advantage on initiative. I don't think I'm going to do better than a 23, but...
You can...
I do have advantage on initiative rolls.
You can... Where is it? In the, like, cogwheel settings on these character sheets,
yeah,
you can actually set it to automatically do advantage on initiative roll if you always have it.
And that is a nat 20 on initiative.
Good, use that nat 20 now. Not that it does
anything for me. Huh?
Use that nat 20 now.
Yay.
Someone remind me how to roll for it. I'm right-clicking on my thing, but just these dots are coming up, and I don't know what it is.
So you just need to select your token, and then on your character sheet, you will notice the button that says initiative right above your hit points. Just hit that, and it'll roll it.
Just wanted to make sure. I was like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
You're fine.
There it is.
Although, like, having, like, a right-click functionality onto it, so that you could right-click and, like, select initiative on your token would probably be very cool, Roll20.
Yeah. That would be a great shortcut.
That would be a really good one.
Okay, I think I did it.
Let's find out. Yes, and I'll just add you manually. With a 20, you are all rolling so well on initiative, and that really scares me.
Be afraid, be very afraid.
It scares me too, but I feel like we're scared for different reasons. I'm scared that the rest of my luck is gone for the rest of the session. And
what are you talking about? I'm right here.
Oh, you're right. I'm fine.
And Bram will get a 17. Solid. Alrighty. So up first is Calder.
Alright, and I also get advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not acted, so I think I'm going to try to take down this guy.
Alright, so you would have to move a little bit first just because you can't really get a clear shot in him. That's 10 feet higher than you.
Could I have... I would have liked to be, like, off the map slightly to the right, but there's just not space.
Yeah, there's just not room, but sure, that can be the case. You can be a slightly off the map and then fire it from there.
Yeah, that's the plan. All right. 22 to hit.
A 22 will hit. If this was Pathfinder 2, that would have crit, but roll your damage.
Nice.
Oh.
Why did that...
You just have to click on the item. You have to click on the name in the chat.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, so 9 points.
Sure.
Because the 5
I don't know why it's
crit.
doing that.
He's still standing. Doesn't look all that good.
Good. I like that. That's my turn.
All right. Lucky, you're up.
Okay. Now tell me, do I get sneak attack on this thing? Because can he see me?
You will have advantage because this is a surprise attack for you, so you will get sneak attack.
Okay. Let's try this, friends and family. Okay. I'm using my bow also, by the way.
Oh, okay. To hit blue, I assume, or red?
I'm going for the one that Calder did not hit, so
okay.
The red?
Okay, perfect. Then, yeah, that will hit, and yeah, you'll get them, like, right in a good spot, and they'll just crumple down.
Nice.
You guys are, like,
Beautiful.
SEAL teaming this.
Well.
Wait, what's that?
The
opens door.
Nothing. They didn't hear shit. They didn't hear anything. Guess the guy in the watchtower could have called out.
Double moves to here and hides behind the rock.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next up is Bram Nilonathrundim. You know what they're going to do? They're going to yell out loud towards the blue one. Yeah, look at that shot. You should have just gone down. It's really not worth the fight. And they're going to attempt to vicious mockery the blue. If it rolls. It rolled. Wisdom save. They fail. They take 1 point of damage. They're still standing.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, Brad.
Edemia, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna move back over here. Could I hit this guy with a spell?
Yeah, he'll have a little bit of cover from the watchtower, but you're fine.
Okay, well then, we will try a Ray of Frost, which is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Gold damage.
And you freeze them down. He just...
That's my girl.
Yeah. Alright then, next up is this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. It's going to see this. The range on this is 80 feet. Oh, good. He's going to take a shot at you, Rosalie, with a crossbow.
Oh.
6 will miss, though.
Yeah, well.
Nice.
Zolam, you're up.
Okay. I'm assuming, like, the guy spoke, so we heard him moving?
Yes.
This guy here? Okay. Okay, he's 35, which would normally be just out of my range, but as a bonus action my turn, with both hands free, I can increase my speed by 5.
Nice.
So I can actually make it 35.
Do love to see it.
And get here.
Upon you turning the corner, you see this guy who's like getting a crossbow ready, just drop it and go for a blade. What would you like to do?
We're going to constrict. That was a bad roll, but I do have a hero point, so we're going to go ahead and...
A 15 will be enough. You can constrict them.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. And he's grappled restrained.
Alright. Then we will go to Calder at the top of the round.
Alright, well, if I move here, can I shoot this guy with cover?
Yes.
Yeah. Love that for me. Alright, so I'm gonna take a shot at this orange dude.
Alright, fire at will.
14?
14 hits.
Yeah. 6 piercing damage, I'll take it.
Alright, he's still standing.
All right, that's my turn.
Lucky, you're up.
All right. From where I am, I'm going to continue just peeking over from behind the watchtower here and trying to go for this guy that's battling with Zolom.
Yep.
With my short bow again.
Yeah, he has a little bit of cover, but a 11 will still hit. Oh no, an 11 will miss. I'm afraid.
All right. Well, can I use my hero point to try
you can.
again? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And 9
well,
will
that's
miss.
not any better.
The arrow will splinter on the rock as they go. They're going to try to take a stab at you. I think they have to escape first, or else they have disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah, because they're...
Okay, so they'll use a move action to attempt to escape. And they won't be able to escape, so they'll have disadvantage on this. So they try to stab you. 18?
Yep, that'll hit.
7 points of slashing damage. You love to see it.
Oh, no. Do you?
I do.
Who loves to see it?
Yeah, who loves to see it, Will?
Bram's going to go. They're going to move to here. They're going to see that you just got stabbed a bit, and so they're going to say, "Oh, buck up! I'm sure you can. I'm sure that will grow over." And they're going to healing word you for 6 health.
Nice.
And then they're going to use a bonus action, because now it makes sense to do this, to use their Mantle of Inspiration ability. So you guys are each going to get 5 temporary hit points, nice. And you can move. You can, as a bonus, as a reaction, move if you'd like to.
Nice.
I technically cannot see him. So I would not get that. But I have this guy grappled anyway.
Yeah. Adenia, do you want to use your reaction to move at all?
I sure do.
Okay, where would you like to move?
So we're gonna go 5. So we're gonna move here with a reaction.
Okay.
And then we'll move.
Oh, we'll wait just for a second for your turn. I'm going to get everyone's reactions done first.
So sorry.
Lucky and Calder, where do you all want to move to, or do you not want to move?
I'm post up where I am for now.
And Lucky?
I think Lucky's good too, where she's at.
Perfect. Then Adenia, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can't get behind him here and Ray of Frost this one.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
I'm gonna use my hero point from Billy.
I love to see you use the hero points early on.
That's worse.
And that will miss. That is how hero points tend to work on this channel.
I'm gonna use my hero point that was it Urbanov? Yeah. Thank you.
You pronounced the name correctly, unlike me. This one will be an 8 probably.
Alright. Come on.
Unfortunately, with the cover, 12 will miss.
Well, that's fine.
Good game, good game.
Bandito will go. The large snake person constricting their friend is definitely the thing they worry about the most. So they're going to reload the light crossbow and fire at you, Zolom.
Okay.
And they'll critically miss. Zolom, you're up.
Well, I'm going to constrict this guy a little more, since I've got him grappled and restrained.
Yep.
Get advantage. 6 more bludgeoning.
You will feel the pulse leave this bandit's body.
Oh.
Well, in that case, I will then move. I'll get to this side of him.
You just see this guy like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Snakes. Why is it gonna be snakes?
Just for added effect, I'm using the bonus action, so I'm not just like moving towards him. It's this giant 20-foot long snake person just crawling along the ground towards.
You love to see it. Calder, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna move out from behind my cover just a little bit so that I don't risk shooting Adenia. And then I'm gonna take a shot at the orange guy. 14?
Hits. Roll your DiMaggios.
Oh, did I lose sound?
Nope.
No, I can hear you. I didn't hear Will.
I didn't hear Will.
Oh, no. Can you not hear me?
Oh,
no, you're
there
good
you
now.
are. You're back. Now.
Oh, good. 14 will hit.
Awesome.
7 points. And yeah, once again, as they're distracted by the large snake person, they don't notice the arrow coming directly into their head, pinning them against the wall, and they go down.
Nice.
Ooh, gross. I love it.
Nice.
And yeah, you guys have successfully solved my bandit puzzle.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that reference.
All right. Well, let's start looking around, I suppose.
Yeah.
Where would y'all like to check out first? You have a couple places that are pretty obvious. You have the watchtower bit. You have the little guardhouse that they have set up. And of course, it's the inside of the cave as well.
First thing I'm going to do is use my it's my Empress card to cast Good Berry and hand 7 berries to my good paladin friend.
I'm actually good.
Are you?
Yes.
I don't think any of us took any damage.
I thought I saw you take 7 damage.
I also got healed right after.
Oh, yeah, well then I will...
Bram healed.
I will not do that.
Bram's a good guy. He's a nice guy.
Okay.
You guys didn't want to bring him.
We're meanies. What do you want?
So, Calder, up there in that watchtower, you'll find some interesting stuff. Specifically, you'll find a bolt box that has 10 bolts in it.
All right. Bolt box will be written down on my items page.
Each of the bandits had a light crossbow, a scimitar, and a thing of leather armor on them. So if whoever wants to be in charge of loot taking can do that.
I mean, I am proficient in looting. Just saying.
Huh?
I mean, I got a bow. I got leather armor of my own, so I'm good.
Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail, hence the disadvantage in stealth.
Okay,
Jingly.
No. Can't use any of that, so we good.
But yeah.
All right.
So that's what's in the watchtower. Where do you guys want to check out next?
I'm gonna go in and check this guardhouse.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyone searching the guardhouse can make me a perception check or investigation.
Thank you for that. Oh, this shouldn't have been advantage, but luckily the 14 was the first roll.
One. That's persuasion. Lucky.
Oh, my bad.
That's not bad.
Oh, well.
Well, we'll keep the roll. So you got a...
It'd be 1 lower.
You got a 10, so yeah, it's a 14. And then you got a 23. Nice. So looking around in here, you can find more sort of notes and letters between different sort of bandit groups. Each one of them basically being like, yes, we've transferred the prisoners to you. You can now transfer them to the holding area for the boss.
Okay, well, I will go ahead and share that with the group.
Yeah. And then otherwise, you guys will find a bag of 15 gold pieces in the guardhouse.
Nice.
Right. Anything else you'd like to do while at this camp?
Can I check around like the outside of the cave just to make sure I'm not going to get ambushed when we walked in?
Sure, make me a perception check. 18. You find a tripwire that's going across the mouth of the cave.
Ooh.
I'm going to... I don't know if I want to holler about it. I will point it out to Bram, who is standing right next to me, and just be like, "Don't trip."
Oh, all right. Bram will run over to all of you and say, there's a tripwire in the front of this cave. Can any of you trigger it or, deal with it?
Would that be something that I could do with my thieves' tools? Is that something that I would be able to do?
Would totally be something you can do.
Okay.
I mean, I could just step over it, but
that might prove a little difficult for some of us.
Yeah.
For some of us.
I have a character that forces you to deal with ground-based traps in the party. Anyway.
What role would that be for Thieves' Tools?
It would be a Thieves' Tools with Dexterity mod.
I'm sorry?
Thieves' Tools with Dexterity.
Gotcha. Dex. There she is.
Well, because it's Dex plus proficiency, right? If you're proficient with Thieves' Tools.
Yep.
Yeah.
16. Yeah, you managed to basically safely deactivate the tripwire. Would you like to deactivate it by just simply disarming it or triggering the trap in a safe way?
I think I'm just going to simply disarm it. I don't want to trigger the trap.
Fair enough. As you disarm it, you kind of look into the roof of the cave and you can see basically attached to the tripwire is a large log that would have swung down and smacked someone who triggered it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But yeah. Otherwise, then the mouth of the cave is now safe to pass.
Alright, let's take a look around. What do we got in here?
So inside of the cave are a number of cages. There are 4 in total. However, 2 of them in the north are occupied. In the left cage is a large, rotund man with this sort of slicked back graying hair and a ponytail and this very long and very greasy looking beard. And then directly to his right is another man, very thin, very stocky, has this sort of very short sort of Frenchy mustache and a long very pointed nose. And they have this sort of black hat on, and they're in some dark leathers. They appear to be asleep right now as it's nighttime.
Good morning.
What?
Here to rescue you.
Upon seeing all of y'all, the more rotund one will kind of begin speaking. Oh. Why, hello there. My name is Gruff, and this here is my associate Tumble. Say hello, Tumble. Hello there. We are currently found ourselves restrained in a matter of which we did not ask to be. If you would be so kind as to open up our cage, you'd be very appreciative of it. Yes, we would be, the other one says.
Lucky's gonna start lock-picking and unlocking the cages.
Oh, well, thank you very much, kind person. Yes, thank you very much. And yeah.
While Lucky's doing that, I'm gonna ask, did y'all see a kid, a satyr kid, bardic influences being brought on through here?
Oh, they're looking for some of the bards, I see. Ah, yeah, the bards. They always looking for the bards. Never come looking for the bandits, do they? Nope, they never do. But yeah, we saw them walking through here. It's at that moment, Mo, that you'll get the first cage open, and the more rotund one will kind of step out. Yeah.
What were you caged for?
We were, as I believe our former boss put it, too dumb to really appreciate Marilene's feminine wiles.
Ew.
Well, if it's any consolation, I think that was probably a smart move on your part.
Yeah, all the boys, they started acting real weird. It's like they lost their minds or something.
Son of a bitch.
Yes!
Oh.
Good information to have, actually. Thank you.
That means this isn't just a deal.
Right.
Yep, the original deal was snatching bards on the road, so that that good-looking one in town, Bram, that one right there, he kind of points to Bram, who's standing at the mouth of the cave, could stay in town forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But thank you so much for freeing us. If you would, Tumble, and then Tumble kind of like will step out of the cave, which now that you have that one done, Mo. Yes? They'll like tip their hat off to all of you, put it back on, like, and they'll do like the Fosse finger, put it back on.
Yes.
Say, we will be on our way now. Actually, you know, if you're looking for the bards, there's an old sort of property that Marilene's family once owned out nearby town. It's a sort of abandoned farmstead. That's where we were taking them before, you know, all the stuff happened that got us put in this here cage. That's probably where they took your friend.
And would that be where we might find Miss Marilene?
Yes, from what I understand, she does not like hanging out in the camps. They're dirty and smell terrible, which I have to agree with from time to time.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with her delicate feminine sensibilities.
Personally, personal hygiene, not the most important to that last crew we were running with, eh, Tumble? No, sir. No personal hygiene from those bandits. Yes. Thank you so much for letting us out. We will hopefully give you a good time. You know, it's kind of like... And then Tumble will once again do like the full Fosse thing. It's like, come along, Tumble. And then, yeah, Gruff and Tumble will just start walking down the road.
Enjoy your freedom.
Ah, yes, we will.
If I killed that I was annoyed with, there would be very little people on this planet.
I'm sure we will never run into them ever again.
Right? Definitely.
All right.
Information, which, I mean, it's a lead to follow.
It's a lead, that's for sure. Is there anything else in this here cave?
Inside this cave, there are a couple of sort of sacks of stolen goods. Specifically, there's there's 2 sets of studded leather armor that appear to be stolen from somebody. There's a wagon wheel. Just a straight up full wagon wheel.
Rock me, mama.
And then there is also a sword, just a regular long sword.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I take the studded leather?
Yeah.
Personally. And you said there were sacks of goods?
Yeah, it's just grain and things. It's nothing of value.
Got it.
It would probably be
all
worth,
right.
if you hauled it all back to town and sold it, it would probably be worth 5-10 gold, but it could also be a few days of rations for you if you took it that way.
I mean, I guess she's really into the studded leather, so she's definitely going to take that for herself.
Oh, yeah. I already have studded leather, so I'm good. But I think I will take some of that food just because Calder's not the sort to let food go to waste.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, whether we use it or sell it off or whatever, I'm going to take some of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, with that, you guys have kind of looted this area completely. There's a cart that you could use if you'd like to sort of put the foodstuffs in and carry that with you.
I mean, I have the handy haversack. That should be more than enough room.
It could also be used as a chariot if Zolan was willing to pull it.
That is very fun. I do like that.
Snake
I
chariots.
do like that.
I like the idea of that.
A snariot, if you will.
Snariot.
I'm not sure I've been ground down into pack animal quite yet.
No, I as much as I love the aesthetic of that, I don't know how much I like the idea of a blind driver.
that can literally only perceive 10 feet ahead of them.
What's the worst that could happen?
Other than hearing sounds beyond, but actually perceiving only 10 feet ahead of them.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Probably not
so
the best
maybe
idea.
we leave the cart and we just walk. It's fine. I'm good with the traveling and walking.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
So yeah, you guys can, y'all begin to kind of make your way back towards the village area that you were pointed out to, that sort of abandoned farmstead. And as you're approaching it, you notice that it is definitely it's an overgrown wheat field mess. It's like a wheat field that hasn't been plowed down in a couple of seasons. That's been allowed to like go down and spring back up, and it's kind of like all sort of matted and together and kind of gross looking. But you do eventually manage to find a path. Okay, can y'all move your tokens on this map?
Nope.
Maybe.
No.
And I set this up. You would think it would have worked.
You'd think, but roll 20. What are we
roll
doing?
Roll 20 sometimes.
I can. It works.
Oh, I got mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ditching us now.
There we go.
Solemn. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna have an arrow knocked at the ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Same.
Yeah. If you guys want, you can move up as you're passing through this wheat field. Imagine, if you will, like this moonlit sort of wheat field with the wheat kind of this overgrown wheat that's about like size like to your height, just kind of like waving in the wind.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then can everyone make me a perception check as you're walking? 18, 13, an 8, a 16. Alright, cool. You guys can put yourselves a little bit forward up to path towards the middle there. However, in whatever marching order you'd like to be in. Flinkle. And the wheat is going to begin to be pushed aside, and there will be something noticeable walking through it. You will all see this through the blowing wheat.
That's sexy.
I hate it.
And we will roll for initiative. Field of wheat. Oh.
Thanks, I hate it.
Does anyone want to give me a villain point?
No.
No.
Not even remotely.
Oh, and I have advantage on initiative. Son of a motherfucker.
Did you just get it again?
Yes.
It's fine. You're
There's
using
no
those up on
point in even
initiative.
rolling a second time.
You're using those up on initiative. I'm okay with that. Descending. So, yeah. As y'all are kind of moving through this spot here, Calder, you'll be the first one to sort of notice this Scarecrow moving through the brush. What would you like to do about it?
I'm assuming it has cover right now, right?
It has some major cover and concealment from the wheat.
Well, you know what? I've got advantage on my first shot anyway, so I'm just going to take a shot at it.
All right. Please fire at will. A 17 will hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Even with the cover.
12. Nice, that's max damage.
But only about half of it goes through.
Yeah, it's probably got resistance to piercing damage. That's fine. That's the only kind of damage I can do right now, so that's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Okay, do you want to move at all?
Nope, I'm good right where I am.
All right, Adenia, you're up.
Okay, great. I would like to cast. Oh, is it not gonna let me tap on that? There we go. I'm gonna use my priestess or my empress card to cast Entangle. On a 20-foot square around this freaky scarecrow man.
Alrighty. Does that work for you?
Does what work?
The purple. Oh, can you not see the purple template? Does that?
I see it
Oh,
now.
there we go.
Does that placement work for you, or do you want?
I would move it a little closer to us so
Like
that there's more space that it has to go through to get closer to. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move right here.
So that's all entangled.
Thanks.
And
because
then,
I believe in you.
Lucky, it is your turn.
Well, does my dark vision help me at all when it comes to trying to see this thing?
Your dark vision does let you see it. However, it does have cover from the wheat. Cover from the wheat. Never thought I'd get to say that. That's fun.
Your new band album name.
It could be cover from the wheat. It would work for Manitoba too, because all we are is flat wheat fields.
Ooh.
I'm just going to do my best with what I know best, which is my bow and arrow, and try to shoot at it, I guess.
Please fire at will.
That is my will. Oh, that looks like a good hit.
That's a really good hit. 6, 7. Unfortunately, only half of the damage goes through.
You know what? We'll take it.
Alrighty. Next up is.
And that is my. I'm not. Actually, I'm gonna probably move a little bit.
Okay.
Just like away-ish to be level with Zolam.
All right.
So I trust the kid. He has some good fighting skills.
I'm going to see if they can succeed on your spell save, Rosalie, now. They do not, so they are entangled.
They certainly do not. Oh, God.
Make a strength check. Okay, so then on their turn, they're going to attempt a strength check to free themselves. Does 12 beat your spell's DC?
It does not. It's a 14 to beat.
Then they'll try one more time on their turn, and they'll fail. This thing is just stuck. Zolam, you're up.
Oh, that wheat.
That wheat. Like, it's like the wheat itself is like wrapping around this thing and holding it in place.
Does it have 3 actions, Will?
No, the first one was the spell save that I did not do on Rose's turn like a dingus.
Ah.
And then it's use its action and move for it.
Interesting.
So Zolam, you're up.
This is difficult terrain for all of us, but only
the wheat will be
restrained.
difficult terrain for you, yes.
You just have to succeed a strength throw if you want to move through that space.
Oh, even if you enter afterwards?
Yeah, any creature who in the area.
It's in the area when you cast the spell. That second paragraph.
For the duration, these plants turn the ground into air. Okay, so yeah, it would just be difficult terrain for you.
It's just difficult terrain for you.
Let's see, so if I were to boost my speed, it would be 5, 15, 25, 35.
Perfect.
And he's restrained, so I get advantage.
Yep.
Love it.
Double restraint.
Y'all are doing really good. Unfortunately, all your damage does not go through. Only about 4 points do.
Of course. You know, Scarecrow, it's got a little give when you squeeze it.
Yeah. Calder, you're up.
All right. I think I gotta move so that I don't hit Zolam.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, yeah, if I move about there, that should be fine.
Yeah, move where you like.
All right. And I'm just gonna shoot at him.
I'm just gonna shoot
21?
at him. 21 will hit.
My favorite song.
Yeah.
For 3 points of
And
piercing
I'll do
damage.
3 damage.
That's damage. Adenia,
Damage is damage.
Okay. So we're gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're gonna move over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna try our Ray of Frost.
Please fire at will. And that will miss.
Nothing for me.
Alrighty then. Lucky, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm also going to move to the other side of Calder to kind of get a better shot.
Alright.
And then, same deal, just gonna try to shoot as best as I can.
Roll it.
Rolling!
For 25 points. For 24 to hit. That will hit for about half damage.
I love it. Damage is damage, right, girl?
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage. However, luckily, it is restrained, so it will use a move action and try to escape the restraint.
Nope.
And not be able to, so it'll have disadvantage on these attacks, as they were going to make
Yeah, it
2
will.
claw attacks on you, Zolan. A 15 and a 17.
Both miss.
Dang. Zolan, you're up.
Wow.
Oh, it's me. Well, I'll continue.
Man, this party is so combat effective.
Yeah, we are.
Squeeze the stuffing out of it.
8 points will deal 4.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Finnegan Calder, you're up.
I'm certain this guy can't be poisoned.
Taking another shot at it. Because that's what I got.
Yeah, he is immune to poison.
20.
Yeah, I mean,
Hits.
stands to reason.
Man, I wish you rolled like this in Pathfinder, Calder.
Rolled like this in Pathfinder.
Shots
Fuck
fired.
you.
Shots fired.
Oh.
Okay, that was
I
about
wish
half-
you rolled like this in Pathfinder.
But yeah, 8 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Boom, sorry, 5 points of damage. Then we go to Adenia.
Sorry, because it is restrained, do I have advantage on my spell here?
It's melee attacks against it, so no, you do not.
Okay, then no. And we're not going to try it with the quarterstaff because that's worse. So, come on, Ray of Frost. We have a +6. How have we not rolled above like a 10? That's not
Yes!
20.
And the best part about the cold damage is it does full damage.
Yup.
However, it's still
You
standing.
just had to ask it nicely.
Yeah.
I just had to call it out.
All right then.
All right.
Lucky, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at it again. Why break it if it's not broken
Fire
already?
at will.
Right? That's the thing.
Yep. Ugh.
Oh no, not this time.
Yes, unfortunately that will miss, and we'll go to the Scarecrow, who will attempt a strength saving throw as a move action to get out of the restrained condition
Nope.
and fail. And then
Does
we're
it just
going
have like a really awful strength score?
yeah, it has a +0. And I'm going to try clawing at Zolam. 9 and 5.
Oh,
Zolam, you're
not
up.
gonna work. Yeah. All right, and we will continue our work here.
17 will hit for 4 points of
It's good
bludgeoning,
work.
which will squeeze the wheat that was stuffing this thing out of its stuffing and defeat the Scarecrow.
Nice.
Yeah. Go team.
Go team.
Oh, team! Damage
Y'all are-
is damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are
Damage is
so
damage.
effective.
We know this
I got
means
lucky
he's
that
gonna
I
start-
pulled Entangle.
We know this just means
You
he's
got
just going to start
lucky.
throwing more things at us.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I was really worried, so, like, yeah. This is good for me. Y'all managed to do that. The Scarecrow itself appeared to have been magically enchanted by some sort of thing to be brought to life. You can probably guess who did that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Nasty ass.
in the waving wheat in the distance, you can see a sort of building poking out. If you'd like to make your way there.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right then.
My weapons are still out. Like, no way am I putting my weapons away.
Oh yeah, no, I
Oh yeah, I've
Prepare.
retrieved my arrows that I've used to pin
Yeah.
cushion the Scarecrow, and I have another one like knocked and ready.
Yeah.
I assumed that you guys would be doing that. All right, so I'm going to assume that you cannot move your tokens again.
No, I can move. I'm good.
I can't
I
yet.
can't.
I can't.
So I don't know why Lucky's is the only one working.
Oh, roll 20.
I
Oh.
try so hard.
I really did. All right, there you go. Y'all should be able to move.
There we go.
So
I'm good.
as you exit the farm, as you access the wheat field, and find yourself in this sort of lonely farm building area. It's set on a plateau, The building itself is very basic. It's like a basic red frame farm. And there's like a small silo off the map. There's a cobble pathway that leads up to the doors of the farmhouse. What would you all like to do?
Not knock on the door.
Can I make a perception check to see if this place is being watched or trapped potentially?
Yeah.
18.
There are no signs of traps. However, with that, you will notice signs of tracks moving towards the farmhouse, including hoof tracks that appear to be dragged through the mud.
Oh, I hate that.
All right, then I'm gonna start approaching slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Is there like a high window or something?
Unfortunately, it's like a solid building of like wood and stuff.
Would there be like, can I make some kind of check to see if there's like a back entrance or something like that?
Sure, if you want to do a quick run of the perimeter, you can make me an investigation check.
Oh, why that one?
I'll go with you.
Because my investigation is a -1.
Hey, but it's so
Boom.
Good. Hello.
But between the two of you,
these rolls tonight. Who are we?
Wait, I'm not questioning it.
between the two of you, you can find a sort of like loose board that has been cut open that could provide you the ability to crawl in through this area here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that path myself, the road less traveled, if you will.
Okay. So you can put yourself
I'm gonna
adjacent to that.
wait to move until the others seem to get into
Yeah,
position.
I'll follow Lucky. I've got pretty good stealth too.
Okay.
Come on, boo.
Also gonna follow Lucky.
Okay, you
Yeah,
guys are
that
going
works.
to go through the hole one at a time?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give them just a little bit of time, and then I'll come through the front.
All right. Do you want to put yourself at the front door? Bram will make the comment. I'm not one to, get dirty. I'll stick with our friend here.
Ugh.
I don't kill people that annoy me. I don't kill people that annoy me.
He's such a
We have
nice
no
guy.
murder hobos in this party.
And then Adenia, where were you going?
I was gonna follow Lucky.
All right. Do you want to put yourself with them, or do you?
Oh, I sure do. I am just, my token is behind things, and
Fair
hold on,
play.
I have to like scroll and move my screen.
I have like a 3 monitor setup right now.
That's what I need for
I got
this
one
game. I need
screen.
3 monitors.
Yeah.
I got like
I got chat
Zoom,
here,
and then my
y'all
character
here,
sheet, and then Roll20.
and stream notes and stat blocks here. Should probably bring this one out though. So, how y'all would? Oh my goodness, gracious! Stop. My computer is suddenly deciding to have a conniption on me. Okay, we're good.
As they do.
So,
Technology.
Lucky, would you like to move through the hole?
Yes, please. I'm
Make
gonna
a stealth check.
Slink this link. A stealth check, sir?
Yeah, make me a stealth check to see how well you move through the hole.
Okay.
12.
Does the 12 get it?
Let me check. Yes, the 12 is good. So you managed to get in there without anyone noticing you. I'll put you right there.
Beautiful.
And you managed to peek out of the wheat. And you're going to see a couple of things. In this room, there are 2 creatures. Sitting across like a large sort of wooden bench that has been brought in here, draw me like one of the French girls, is the woman that you recognize as Mariline from the bar. And standing at her, like just below her, at her feet basically, holding Antigos on the ground with like their like horns looking up at her, is a large burly man. Looks like this.
Antigos.
And then Antigos is currently being held like on their knees with
He
like
looks
their
angry.
horns back looking up at him. And also you
That's
can
an
see
expression.
a glowing mirror over here.
Interesting. I want it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, good to know.
Cool.
Uh,
It's probably at that moment the next person will have entered in after you.
That's me. So let's roll.
Yeah, make me
Hey.
Great. Adenia, you get in there, you see the same thing. Lucky, what would you like to do?
I would immediately like do one of these to Adenia, like quiet, and then point to the scene. Can she see the scene? Like, is it big enough for both of us to see?
Yeah, like you guys are in a hay bale right now, and you're just kind of like looking through a hay bale.
Gotcha. I would point to the scene about these two and just be like, kind of thing.
Calder, make me a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Calder. We're 3 for 3.
I think I'm gonna use a hero point.
You're free to do so.
I think that's wise.
I'll take a 15. I'll take it.
All right, Calder, you also managed to get in without anyone noticing you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, nicely done.
Skin of my teeth.
Yeah, and you are now all in a hay bale. You see this happening, and as they are doing this, you'll hear some conversation. You'll hear Marilyn like looking down at Antigos. Antigos, you were such a nice boy. Why did you have to go and get your calling and try to replace my man? And she like kind of like reaches down to him, and you just see from her fingertips like bits of like energy are beginning to flow down towards Antigos, like little black tendrils that begin to like sort of go towards their throat. What would y'all like to do?
I'm going to use...
If I
Can I shoot Marilyn?
I was going to say, can I make... We're all like, kill.
Well, real fast, I would like to use my Bracelet of Sending to cast Sending so that I can let our dear paladin friend know what to expect inside.
Good.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys kind of want to do a bit of an ambush.
Yeah, I want to shoot the bitch.
All right, so
me too.
Roll initiative as Zolom kicks down the door. You'll hear this man be like, "What?"
Figuratively.
Yeah. And then y'all
Them
can do
initiative
your
rolls.
actions in a surprise round. They did not get their perception. They did not beat your stealth modifiers with their perception, so they will not get to act in the surprise round.
Nice.
Righty. Also, I feel the need to show off Marilyn's art once we all have initiatives done. Oh, Lucky, good job with the 22. Nice. Oh, and then Adenia, did you have your... Lucky and Adenia, did you have your token selected when you rolled?
I forgot to select my token when I rolled.
I did, but for some reason, like, I select my token and then I click my initiative and it's not coming up.
Oh, no worries. I will add y'all manually then.
And I'm so sorry, could you change mine to a 16? I don't know why it's refusing to roll my initiative at advantage, so I've just been clicking it twice.
Oh, it's all good. 16.
I have, like, the advantage toggle on, but
Do you have the advantage toggle on the main screen with your character sheet?
Yes?
Go hit on the right from all that, the cogwheel.
Uh-huh.
In the middle top, right under all the saving throw things, there's initiative style normal. Click on normal and switch that to advantage.
Yes.
Bless your heart, thank you.
And also, this is what Marilyn sort of has a look on their face right now during this.
Ugh.
Hate her.
Can't stand her.
Alright, so surprise round, you can get an action to use as a move action or a standard. What would you like to do, Lucky?
Oh, I'm shooting. I am shooting so hard.
Okay, roll the hit.
Is this an advantage as well?
It will be at advantage.
Okay.
So yes, you will get your sneak attack on it.
Yay! Oh, I'm sorry, it's not doing advantage for me either. I'll figure that out in a second. But the advantage is great. That's a 19, ladies and gents.
The 19 hits for 8 points of damage. She's still standing.
All right.
All right. Bandit Captain doesn't get to act, but Finnegan does. Calder.
All right, and I think I am just rolling normally because she has already had someone attack her.
Yes.
Sorry, Boo.
Unfortunately, because of the wheat, the attack will just go sideways of her. Adenia.
That's a bummer.
All right. Well, we'll try a Ray of Frost.
Please do. Same deal with Calder. The wheat's just getting in the way.
Yeah.
Zolom, Oh, I have to roll initiative for Bram. Zolam, Bram will point out where things are.
Yeah, because right now, luckily for this situation, it works, so just be moving forward anyway.
Yeah, Bram will let you know where things are.
All right. Let's see. Let's measure this out. Well, I guess this just means I'm going and dashing, since I'm not going to be able to get into attack, so...
Look at that. Yeah, so you
I'm just going to get all up in the way.
You bust down the door just by going through it. You just like, boom, pound through it, breach it, and then...
This character visualized is terrifying.
Yeah. Lucky, you're up.
Okay, I don't want to lose my hiding spot that I have, but is the hay going to continue to impede my fighting
The
skill?
hay will continue to impede your shots.
Okay.
Hay is for horses, not archery.
You're so right. Okay, so I'm going to come out and then move back a little.
Okay.
To about here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go for the guy that's actually holding on to our deer satyr.
My lady, we're under attack. Yeah. Please fire at will.
Yeah, you are. Thank you. And this is normal, not advantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
But a 20 will still hit.
Roll20 likes me today.
Yeah, y'all. Apparently it does. Alrighty. Next up is the Bandit Captain. They are going to attack twice with their scimitar and once with a dagger. So, Zolam. Let's make sure I have it set correctly. And auto.
I've got my shield. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, attack the first.
Miss.
Attack the second.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
For 10.
Ouch.
And attack the
We got
third.
healing. We got healing.
22.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm out.
Ooh.
So he just goes like slice and dice.
Yeah, I mean, that was a total of 15 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of them was a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that even with the extra healing that we got from Glove at the time?
I didn't get the temporary hit points. I couldn't see him. He was out of I only have a 10-foot blind sense range.
Yes.
Yeah, that specific wording got me. But
we got healing in the
Calder,
party though.
You're up.
All right, I'm trying to take another shot at Marilyn.
All right, fire.
Oh my god.
A 12 will miss. I'm
You
afraid.
know what? I've got one more hero point. I'm gonna use it.
Go for it.
There we go.
That will hit.
Yes.
23.
Yes.
Eat shit. 9 piercing damage.
Okay, they're still standing.
Oh. I'll take it. I'll take what
now
I can
it
get.
is Bram's turn.
Oh, and
Oh.
sorry, with my movement, can I just like get up on top of the hay bale
Yeah, sure.
as opposed to like being inside of it? Yeah.
Bram is going to sprint all the way over here. Say, nope, buddy, I need you to get back up. They need a meat shield. They look squishy. And he is going to healing word you, Zolam,
Yay.
for 5.
right.
And then they are going to... That'll be them. Adenia, you are up.
That's me. Okay, I'm gonna use. Guess I'll move out from the hay bale.
Mm-hmm.
Try my ray of frost without having to deal with cover.
Okay. Roll to hit. 25
That'll
will hit.
do 3 damage. Damage is damage.
It's damage.
Damage
She's-
is
And then
damage.
can I dart back in the hay bale?
Yeah, if you still have movement.
Boop. Yep, I sure do, because I only moved, 5-10 feet?
All right, she's going to go now. And Marilyn, is going to target Lucky, because Lucky's done the most damage to them, and say, "How dare you be with my man, you alley cat!" And they're going to taunt you. Can you make me a charisma save?
Oh, no, she didn't.
That's rough.
Can you make me a charisma save?
I mean, I guess. Charisma.
So you'll have, that's kind of thrown.
Wait, do you have any points?
Do I have what?
Do you have any hero points left?
I don't think I have any hero points left. I just got the one at the beginning of the game.
Is anyone using the floating hero point Matt gave out?
Oh, no.
No.
All right, then.
No?
You can probably take that one if you'd like it.
Matt did specify that hero point was for whoever wants to cut one of those NPCs.
To be fair, it was still bought.
To be fair, Lucky did.
But Asia does want to
Asia
cut
was
them.
the one who was
I
most
wanted to
likely
kill them.
to kill them.
Does that count, Matt?
That's
Can we
fair.
count that?
That's fair.
Yeah, I think Matt would say that's fair.
Okay, it
I'm gonna use
counts.
it again. Yay!
There we go.
And then
Thank you, Matt.
she's going to I almost said stride. She's going to move down.
She's short 10 feet of movement from her total.
Yeah,
from
5,
Ray of
10,
Frost.
15, 20. She only needs 20 to get into the hay bale where y'all are and get base to bait with you. And then she's going to try to give a good old whip to Calder.
No.
Nope.
13.
It's not going to work.
That is not gonna work.
Yep, it's not enough.
Gonna work.
Don't.
Plus, I don't know what kind of cover her being in the hay bale and my being on top of the hay bale would give.
As she clambered out beside it, and it's just like...
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't hit me either way, so...
Fair enough. Zolom, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm just going to go after this guy in front of me.
Alright. As a reaction, I would like you to roll a d4.
Oh no.
Sorry, a
I don't
d6
like
and subtract
mine.
whatever you roll from it. As
A D6?
4.
It's a 16.
16 will still hit. Damn, I had a 50-50.
Huh.
Unfortunately, that will still hit, so he'll take 6 points.
Yep, and I've got him.
Oh, and we have another floating hero point from
Woo!
another one of our viewers.
Nice.
Fantastic.
All right, Lucky, you're up.
Okay. These little brown slits between the hay bales. What are those?
So you know how like horse stables have those like half walls between the different stables?
Yeah.
They're those.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called. That's what they are.
Okay. The horse stable
That's
separators. Got it.
Yeah.
I want to get on top of this hay bale.
Okay.
And, I really hate Marilyn, but I trust Calder and Adinia to kind of handle her. I want to kind of help out Zolan, so I'm keep going for that guy.
Yeah.
All right, we're shooting. We're not making it,
No,
but, it's an
unfortunately,
attempt.
that will miss.
You can't win them all.
I actually have
Wait,
a question. Would restrained... I know prone gives disadvantage to range, but advantage to melee. But would restrained give advantage to range?
Let's find out. Conditions: restrained. Speed is 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So yeah, you have advantage.
Hey!
Oh my God, we have
Nice.
such a wait. Yo, we have such a
guys are doing
synergistic party here. What is? Oh boy.
I love it.
What with the
Sorry.
sneak attack and the restrained?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
And like chat,
Well-
they did not plan this. Unfortunately, a 12 will miss.
I don't think it all doesn't do any better, but thank you guys for finding all my loopholes.
Oh, y'all are doing good. All right. The captain's going to go. They're going to attempt, what is it to get out? A dex or a strength check, Zolan? It can be either. They're going to attempt a dexterity check to get out. A dexterity save to break your grapple, Zolan. 16?
Let me check real quick, but I think that does get out.
Okay.
8. Yeah, that does.
All right, then they're going to move over this way.
Would I get an attack of opportunity there?
Technically, yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, that's a natural 1, so
Ooh.
I just kind of wriggle in a weird way and don't quite get them.
They're going to take a
Wiggle,
stab
wiggle.
at you, Lucky, and miss. Second stab, and miss. Third stab. 15?
Ty goes to the defender?
Tie goes to the hitting.
Okay.
Pure studded leather that you got?
I don't think...
I didn't put it on. I didn't. Oh, I don't know. I didn't really make a decision about whether I
You
put
probably,
it
if
on,
you wanted
but
it for yourself, you would have had time to put it on.
Okay, well then how much does that add to my armor class?
I think it would be a 16 total.
It's 12 plus dex for studded leather.
Okay, well then, yeah, I would be at a 16.
Okay, then those 3 attacks
Yay.
miss you. Calder, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot down a Marilyn again, hopefully.
What?
Fire at will. So you're using a ranged weapon in melee.
Well, technically there's some distance because I'm on top of the hay
Yeah, but
bale.
you're still basically base to base. So they will get an AO on you. With their whip. But the
Okay.
15 will hit her. Let's see if she hits you back. 22 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh
Okay,
man.
so she'll whip you for 4, you'll shoot her for 8. Oh boy, she is still standing.
I want to kill her so bad. Please.
Same.
And I think I'm gonna stow my bow.
Fair enough. Alright, next up is Bram. You're still looking pretty hurt, Zola, so he'll pop you another healing word.
Nice.
For 7,
Alright,
Oh, that's nice.
I'm fighting fit.
he's going to run over this way and say, well, best of luck! And then, Adenia, it's your turn.
All right. Since she's so close, we're gonna try to bab her with the quarterstaff.
Roll the quarterstaff.
Oh, that is a natural 1. Is that floating hero point still around?
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
it is.
I think
is.
I need it.
Go for it.
Nice.
Okay, so we're just gonna like pool cue her in the face with that.
And as you do,
That's rough.
it's like a bloody nose extravaganza. Would you like that to be lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay, so
Oh man.
she will get knocked out. Boom. Alright, then, Zolam, you're up.
Alright, I'll just get over here and go for a constrict again, and we've got him flanked.
Yes, you have advantage.
Nice.
Oh, a 20 will do it. For 10.
Max damage.
Nice. And we go straight to Lucky then.
Okay, this guy's like legitimately right in front of me, like all of my space. So I'm going to move away some. Like I'm gonna stand still, like really awesomely on the wall part if I can.
Yep, you can.
And then take a shot at him.
Okay, fire at will.
Oh man.
You do technically have advantage.
Oh, I keep forgetting
Yeah.
that I have these things. Well, that's
For
a lot
8.
better.
That will hit. He's still...
And I would like it to be lethal, please.
That's fair. He's still standing. He's going to attempt to escape again. 22 will break
Yeah.
out.
He escaped.
My lady! And he's going to go 5, 10. You can take your attack.
Alright.
15. And then kind of
16?
clamber. 16 will hit him.
Yep, so he doesn't move that way because he's constricted.
Oh my god.
Ah.
I've built-in Sentinel will.
Yeah, you have built-in Sentinel. And so, guess what? I'm sorry, Kay, but you're getting all 3 of these attacks then.
Oh, of course. Miss. That one hits.
So,
That one hits. Ooh, I'm out
Yeah, it
again.
does.
Damn.
are you down again?
Yeah, I'm down again, but
Oh,
he used all of
man.
his attacks.
Yeah, he did. You're tanking hard, mate. Calder, you're up. As this, like, bandit man is just screaming, "You hurt my lady!"
Well, I said I stowed my bow so I could pull out my rapier, but I think I'm gonna unstow my bow right afterwards, so that's fine.
That's fair.
And then I'm gonna shoot the bandit.
Okay, fire at will.
And I think I have advantage, do I not? Because he's restricted?
He is not restrained.
He's not restrained now because I'm out.
Unfortunately, Zolan is what we would now call a limp snake.
Yeah, I'm out,
fair.
so.
He's a limp noodle.
All right, 18.
18 will hit. I didn't want to call him a limp noodle, but yes.
Sorry.
How does 11 piercing damage sound, Will?
That sounds good to me.
Does it sound deadly?
That's hilarious.
Oh no, he's still standing.
Dang it, man.
Oh, this guy's a CR3. He's a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so am I. To some circles.
All right. Next up will be Bram Nilo Nathandim. No, I have so many more stories to tell you, my fine scaly friend.
Can I stay?
And this is his last spell slot. 7 points to you.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Now he's out, though. Adenia, you're up.
Okay. We're gonna move over here.
Okay.
And we're gonna try my Ray of Frost.
Fire at will.
Yeah, you are.
A 14 will miss him, I'm afraid.
Damage is damage. If it misses, then damage ain't damage.
Damage ain't damage. But it'll now be Zolam's turn.
Zolam.
All right. Well,
Rolling
Okay,
the dice.
Zolaf.
we're gonna.
That hits. He's still standing.
I can wait. Let me make sure that's a bonus action. Nope, it's not a bonus action.
Great.
So that's it.
All right, Lucky.
Because how
So
much
he's constricted again
He
now?
is constricted.
constricted
You
again.
have advantage again.
All right. I love when Zolam goes before me. It's the best thing ever. Oh no, they're still not great.
Oof. I'm afraid that those
It's
will
okay.
both miss.
That was me rolling with advantage. It's all right.
Here he comes.
All right, he's going to try to
Come on,
get
Calder.
out. He won't, so these will be
No.
at disadvantage. 3 attacks on you, Zolam. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh man.
12.
No, that one misses.
8.
And that one misses.
Calder, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Fire away.
Bop, bop, 22.
Well, you have hit me with your best shot, so now Calder, let me ask you something. Roll your damage. You might roll a 1. No, you did not roll a 1. How would you like to do
I
this?
did not.
Max. Love it.
How would you like to delete this Bandit Captain from existence?
Yes. Make it so bloody.
Zolam,
Just for
you
that.
just feel like a wet splatter on your face as the arrow enters through the back of this guy's head and out one eyeball, and he goes limp in your grip.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
There you go. There's some bloodthirstiness from the chat.
Adenia will grab the knocked out Marilyn and just drag her in front of everybody.
I'm going to put my hand on one of the wounds and use the rest of my lay on hands points to give me 4 more HP.
fair enough. We'll put Marilyn. Oh, it didn't save Marilyn's token for some reason. Weird. All right, we'll put Marilyn is basically right there.
Now
Bra-
that we're
Oops, sorry, go ahead.
as
now
Bram,
that we're out of combat, I am gonna shoulder my bow and pull out my rapier, point it at Marilyn, and just say,
Oh man.
does anyone have a good reason why we don't just,
I think
Stick her
before
with the
she
pointy
dies,
end.
she ought to know that her feelings are not returned.
Maybe.
oh my god, you're going to have Bram shoot her down and then you're going to kill God, you guys are. Oh.
I think that's a great idea.
Oh.
Just a thought. maybe some restraints first. Maybe a little,
I don't believe I have any rope.
Bram will make the comment. Now,
I do.
You're all going to judge me for this, but I'm very good at tying people up, and he'll begin to tie her up.
Calder shames him from on top of the hay bale.
Yeah, he'll tie them up with some rope.
And maybe something in the mouth so she's not casting spells with verbal components.
Takes a rag
that
out
I
of
can
his
do.
Gag.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. I don't know.
Should we wake her up?
Wake her up. I'll climb off.
Can I slap her? Oh, can I slap her?
Yes, please.
Sure. Here,
I want to just slap the crap out of her.
I'll put you all around them.
If Calder didn't beat me to it.
I mean, we can all take turns.
I'm down. We can rock, paper, scissors for it.
We can do it at the same time. All right. Lucky. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's like the double slap, just like a what?
You're not going to be doing any talking anytime soon.
I stick my rapier directly under her chin.
Now, Marilyn, I believe your bard has something he'd like to tell you.
Well, yes.
We all turn to Bram.
Oh, do you want me to... Oh, of course. Yes, dear, I'm afraid you're a little bit, feminine for my tastes. And he kind of, like, pats her on the head.
I watch her face to, like, see the moment of recognition.
There is a rage. An intense, angry rage that's coming from her. It's like a... What would y'all like to do?
Calder, finish the job.
Yeah, I stab her. Can I... Yeah.
In your next life, you won't make the same mistake.
Oh, nice.
And then, the body will go limp and just kind of like sit there against this bloodied barn floor.
Can we go check on the satyr? Like, where was...
Yeah, so he's now basically panting against, like, the ground right here. He's like... They're just sitting there like, oh, dear. Oh, this is why I never wanted to leave home. This is why I wanted to stay forever.
You're perfectly fine. Everything is safe now, okay? I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
I mean... Yeah, so am I.
I'm not that sorry. It's more or less what you're going to be seeing on the road.
They will point to the Bandit Captain and say, he rung Zalatesh, like, right through the gut.
Yeah, we found that.
Yeah.
Do I have like a water skin or something on me that I can give to the poor satyr?
Oh yeah, of course
in your
you do.
pack.
Is he tied up or anything, or is he just there?
No, Antigos is just beaten, and like you can tell one of his legs has been broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him my water skin to kind of like calm him down.
Yeah, Antigos will gladly take it and just start. And you'll actually notice him, like, after drinking a little bit, he'll kind of look down at their chest, and they'll start, like, pouring it onto the chest, like, brushing off the fur, and you'll notice, like, some, like, dried blood sort of falling down off of it.
He's injured! I don't have spells.
Are any of you...
They're not
like,
injured. They're not, like,
splint?
endangeredly injured. They just are wiping off some dried blood.
I asked in the group if anybody would be able to like splints for the leg.
I don't know what my medicine is.
Check?
Because,
no, that's not my thing.
Because there's plenty of wood around here.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a +2 to medicine.
That's more than a 0.
Hold on. Let me see what I have.
One of us could
DC
help
10
you
to make
do
a
that.
splint.
Either way, I'm probably going to be like carrying him.
Yeah.
I have a 0 to medicine.
It's a DC 10 to make a
Maybe
splint.
one of us can just help.
I can
Calder.
do the assist action.
Yeah. All right. I'll roll medicine with advantage.
Roll it. Chat, a cart would be handy here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Okay, not the best splint, but I'll be carrying him, so he won't need to put weight on it, because I'll carry him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's, it's not the best splint, but it'll do the job.
Can I look through the dead Marilene's body?
Yeah, on Marilene's body is a whip and some clothes and about 5 gold pieces. The only... Oh, sorry, Mo, go ahead.
Sorry, I was thinking I definitely want the whip, but continue.
The only, other thing is that, noticeably in the corner of this farmhouse, there's a glowing mirror.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Can I... Oof, I am not the person to be investigating that mirror.
I have a -1 to investigation.
Adenia?
Yes?
You read books and do magic stuff, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to take a... I ain't got no clue.
I'll take a... What do you call it, a gander? I'll take a gander at it.
What do you call it?
Real cute, Adenia.
We'll make our investigation.
So, Adenia, as you look into the mirror...
Or is it an Arcana check? I could make an Arcana check.
It will be an Arcana check, but first I will need you to make me a will save.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw. Fuck.
I'm scared.
That is a failure.
Adenia.
Adenia.
Mm-hmm.
You will see on the mirror as your visage appears there, your reflection will begin to speak to you.
Oh, what is she saying?
These people can't help you. These people can't help you achieve your goals. Only you are strong enough to do that. But their possessions could. Their being could. End them and take it. Take it for yourself so that you can reach your goals.
Do we notice anything wrong with Adenia?
If you want, you can make an insight check.
I'm gonna make that
Heck
insight
yeah.
check. Oh, fuck.
It's
not good enough.
Well, I have a low insight too, but oh yeah, no, not good enough.
All right. Adenia, you get one more will save.
Okay, come on.
Wisdom save, sorry.
Ah?
13 is a success. So while the image managed to get into your mind to figure out what you wanted, it did not manage to influence you.
I shake it off.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and make that Arcana check now.
So while you can't identify the exact specs of the item with that Arcana check, is that's just a little bit too low?
Yeah, that's a 20.
Fine. I think she's starting to put together that this mirror probably influenced Mariline to do things that she probably wouldn't have otherwise done, given her own experience hearing the mirror.
I will give you the tags that it has for the schools of magic.
Okay, great.
Specifically, and I need to make sure that I have this right, it has the conjuration tag, as well as the, oddly enough, evocation tag.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it up in some cloth so that it cannot be looked at.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just thinking there'd probably be horse blankets or something like that.
How big? Wait, how large is it?
It's literally a desktop mirror, so it's it's no bigger than
it's not that big.
So
Oh, okay, it's not that.
Yeah, it's about that size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except it has a really nice.
I'll wrap it up in some cloth.
Yeah, it has a really nice stone and metal wrapping around it. It's actually very pretty looking.
We may want to take
This
that to
thing
somebody
is
who's
dangerous.
Yeah, we may want somebody a little specialized to look at it.
We do know an enchanter, so
If it's dangerous, we could just break it.
I'm down.
It's got more power to it, I think, than what I've seen. I would like to bring it to our enchanter friend in town.
Yeah. With magic.
But I do believe that it influenced Marilyn to do things that she might not have normally done.
So why aren't we breaking it?
I think,
again, there may be more to it than that.
I think with magic,
Besides, it's bad luck.
Trying to break it the way you would break a mundane item might not work the same way.
Well, an out-of-character evocation clues me that maybe breaking it might cause some kind of explosion of some
also,
sort.
As somebody who is like heavily invested in fate, breaking a mirror is just
fair enough. Well,
just don't mess with that.
We can. I probably got room for it in my pack.
I've already wrapped it up and put it away.
Yeah. So.
Head back.
Yeah, y'all want to head back? Are you going to head back to the Chime and Wine to rest up for the night, or are you going to head back to go and talk to Eklund first? What would you like to do?
Let's drop off Antigos first.
Yeah.
Just 'cause poor kid.
Yeah.
They need a
through
medic.
enough, seriously. Yeah.
Sure. Y'all can make your way back to the Chime and Wine, and basically all the people that you've met throughout the day, minus the unit who has already left, are there sort of like panicking about. Zine's like offering warm drinks to everyone to like keep them calm, and as you guys enter, it's like the entire town just stops. They look at you, and then there's just this loud sort of like cheer. And immediately Zine kind of like, all right, all of y'all, shut up. Those of you who aren't, the mom and a couple of us here, townsfolk, get on out. Go back to your homes now. Have a proper meeting about this in the morning. And then, like, the rabble will leave. And eventually, inside of this bar will be yourselves, Antigos, Brigetta, Zine, and Eklund.
Howdy,
Brigetta.
Brigetta.
Kind of like putting out some like warm drinks and food on the table. It's like, all of you, sit down.
This one is gonna need medical attention that I cannot provide.
Zine
we
will
didn't
go
do
and
the
start
best job.
Zine will start tending to him. It's like, oh, you got beaten up pretty good there, kid. Yeah, let me get that going. It's like, oh, the split's pretty shotty. Here, I'll go and get you a better one. He'll...
fuck off, Zine. Calder kicks back with, like, her ale and her... whatever they've given her.
Brigetta's, like, immediately going to Antigos' side, and it's just, like, doing, like, the motherly thing of, like, hugging and, like, the head patting and, like, the, oh, I'm so glad that you're okay. Eklund's kind of standing about drinking the tea that he clearly brought here. He's putting like some tea onto the table. He's like, here, everyone, drink up. This could calm the nerves. I'm sure it's been a stressful night for everyone. And he kind of is like...
All right. Oh, Eklund, we got a magic thing. It's dangerous. It's a mirror.
Let me take a look at it.
But carefully.
Be careful. And I'm going to let him know. Before you look at this, I looked at it when we found it. I saw a visage of myself, and it tried to convince me to do things I didn't know what to do. I believe Marilyn may have been under its effects during all of this. So please be careful looking at it.
I'll take a look at it, and Eklund will actually go and, like, instead of doing this at the big table, he'll go up into, like, a place out of view to do it, just so that no one else gets exposed if it's, like, a area thing, and whoever looks at it. Mm-hmm. And about 10 minutes later, Eklund will come back, visibly himself, but also visibly shaken at what this is. He'll put the mirror onto the table. I hope you don't mind. I've deactivated the enchantment on this item.
Not a problem.
Probably a good idea.
Very good idea.
I identified it as a mirror of Twisting Visage.
Hmm.
It has a few functions. Number one, at its base, the mirror has the ability to peer into someone who looks at its mind and discover their deepest desires. Then it tries to convince them to procure their desires through means against their nature. However, there is also an additional effect. You are able to, with this mirror, the person who has its partner is able to communicate to it as if they are the reflection of the person.
Interesting.
Eklund will continue to go into the nitty-gritty of it, but essentially, this is a mirror that, if you fail your will save, it probes into your mind and it tries to convince you to. It basically tries to convince you to betray people in order to gain what you want. It can also be used if it has a partner, which this one Eklund will say does have a partner, but he can't. There's no way to trace where that partner is in the world. It can be used to basically make someone think their reflection is telling them to do things, which has a similar effect, except it's a straight up instead of it's the same effect, except it's just instead of your own mind doing it, it's someone else convincing you to do it.
Interesting.
I think we should destroy this.
The last thing he will say is that it has a Enchanter's mark on it.
What does that mean?
It is a signature of the person who created the item.
Is someone you're aware of?
It is not a person that I'm aware of. However, the name is Karltoff.
Karltoff.
Karlrotoff.
I will
And I'm going to
ask you
put
about
that
the spelling for that later.
into the Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
Boom. There's Karltoff. It's kind of at that moment that Zine's come back into the room. It's like, oh, that mirror. Huh.
Recognize it?
Yes, Marilyn bought it from a merchant coming from the Free Cities. Directly from Oblick.
Interesting.
Did anyone else purchase anything from it? From them here?
No. Marilyn was the only one who bought any sort of item. We bought some goods from them. Some feed and some other things, but nothing else of substantial value.
Have a name on that trader, or?
He's a trader from Oblick. Zine will kind of also stop for a moment and say, oh, yes. And he will reach into his pocket and put onto the table the pouch that Zalatesh was carrying with him. This was in Zalatesh's safe in his room. I believe it is all of yours. And also, and he'll put a letter onto the table, there is a letter from Zalatesh as well.
Shoot.
I went to pick up the letter and read it out loud to the party.
All right. As you open the letter, you see the first few words. Dear new friends, if you are reading this, I have died. And that is where we will end the session.
This guy knew he was bad luck, and I appreciate the self-awareness.
No, poor
I
baby.
hate it here. I hate it here.
Poor baby.
So everyone, thank you so much for coming out to tonight's episode of the Calling Chronicle. Be sure to come and check us out next week to see what was in Zalatesh's letter to the party. And also be sure to check out our other shows. We have one on Saturday night, that's tomorrow. We have an anime podcast at the same time slot as this one. And then, of course, on Sunday night, I have the Dragon Age show. On Wednesday nights, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers, starting out at 9 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. CST, 7 p.m. PST. One day.
There you go.
One day I will be able to say this right. Also, we has a Discord.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want to come and hang out with us, chat about the show, and, you know, have that type of fun, you can come and join us over here. CST.
Nice.
And then, of course, one sort of final parting announcement before we head out tonight. Please follow us on our social media in order to get the latest updates. Follow us on Twitter at Tabletop Rolls, YouTube at Tabletop Rolls, and even now TikTok at Tabletop Rolls. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, everyone, thank you all so much for coming down this evening. But we're not going to leave you out with no content. We are going to leave you with a raid. We're going to head over to Super Dylan again, as
Yay!
I love their content and I want to support them, and this is the best way I can do it. So don't forget to say hi, tell them that we sent you, and enjoy the next stream. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.